Good evening Queensland, also a special welcome to our interstate and overseas visitors. I'm Christopher Whitehurst. I will be presenting the Tropical Cyclone update for this evening. So tonight we will take a look at what is happening around the nation, and we will also talk about Tropical Cyclone Donna and Tropical Cyclone Ella. So let's take a look at what's happening around our nation at the moment. We have a cloud band associated with a cold front, and a surface trough which is located over southeast Western Australia. Low cloud lies over southwest Western Australia, in the wake of this front, with some high cloud streaming ahead of the system into South Australia, while a slow-moving low-pressure system is still located over the Tasman Sea. There is also a trough off the central Queensland coast which is responsible for the rain today, and the large mass of cloud that extends from southeast Queensland into the Tasman Sea. Some isolated thunderstorm activity is also visible within this cloud. The remainder of the country remains cloud-free under a ridge of high pressure. So let's move on to the Tropical Cyclone Report. This will be the last update for Tropical Cyclone Donna as the system continues to deteriorate rapidly. At this stage I'm prepared to say Tropical Cyclone Donna, which is located 166 nautical miles, which is approximately 307 kilometers east-southeast of Noumea, New Caledonia. Donna today has continued to track southeastward at 15 knots, which is approximately 27 kilometers an hour over the past 6 hours. Satellite imagery shows an elongated and rapidly deteriorating, and fully exposed low-level circulation center. The intensity of the system has dropped significantly in the last 12 hours to 35 knots, which is about 64 kilometers an hour. Environmental conditions have deteriorated significantly also. Tropical Cyclone Donna is expected to weaken further while traveling further southward over the next 12 hours. We will be keeping a close eye on this system. However, we will not do any reports on it unless the system re-intensifies. Let's move on and talk about Tropical Cyclone Ella. Tropical Cyclone Ella has a central pressure of 987 hectopascals. The cyclone is moving west-southwest at 6 knots, which is about 11 kilometers an hour. The 10-minute average winds near the center are estimated at about 50 knots, which is about 92 kilometers an hour, making Ella a low-end Category 2 system. Ella has convection which remains persistent over the low-level circulation center. Organization of the system has improved, with primary bands trying to wrap into the low-level circulation center. The environment is marginally supportive, with warm sea surface temperatures around 29 degrees Celsius. However, the system is in moderate shear conditions with values of 15 to 20 knots, which is about 27 to 37 kilometers an hour of vertical wind shear. The system does have a strong equatorward outflow. However, a strong westerly mid-latitude flow to the south is restricting poleward outflow, and the exhaust of Tropical Cyclone Ella on the poleward side. Environmental conditions are expected to remain the same over the next 24 hours. We may see a slight intensification of the system reaching peak intensity in a further 24 hours. Thereafter we're expecting Tropical Cyclone Ella to begin to weaken, under the influence of increasing vertical wind shear, ahead of a mid-latitude trough to the south. In a further 72 hours, the system is likely then to become nearly stationary, and continue to weaken, while the low-level circulation center will continue to track west-northwest, under the influence of the low-level southeasterly flow, and dissipating by roughly a further 96 hours. There are models that are in disagreement with this scenario. They are still showing a track shift to the southeast after 72 hours. The remainder of the models take the opposite track. Hopefully we will see a model consensus in the next couple runs. We hope you enjoyed our video on the tropical cyclones that are occurring at the moment, and thank you for watching. This is Christopher Whitehurst for QSCHW.